Right. Mr. Bertrell, I believe that the police have now turned the corner when it comes to the investigation of this gun crime. I believe that they are now moving to being more proactive. I've been elated to see the number of arrests, rapid arrests, immediately after the commission of the crimes. And I believe that they will eventually get to the front end in actually preventing some of these gun crimes. I believe that the police are getting on top of these issues. I'm a bit apprehensive that the perpetrators are becoming younger, they're becoming more reckless, and the crimes that they're committing, in actual fact, the murders that they're committing would appear to me to have motivation that you and I wouldn't understand as being a reason for killing somebody. The fear is that with the younger perpetrators, the gun itself, the act of carrying out the empowerment that a gun gives you is the motivation, just for the sheer power, exercise of power. And that is problematic, especially with young perpetrators. They seem to not have a reason for carrying out these acts of gun violence. The genesis of gangs has been the drug culture, and also a failure, if you would want to put it that way, of the system, both socially and educationally, to provide the necessary social skills and educational skills for our young men in particular. They've fallen outside the pale and have now formed their own subculture. Some of these young men come from good homes, as we've evidenced lately, and the motivation, I believe, is to collectively protect turf for drugs or other reasons. But I believe that they are now replicating what they've seen of gangland conduct in other countries, such as Atlanta, Jamaica, and other areas. But I do believe that it's going to be a long task. We have to deal both with the social aspect of it, but on the short term, we've got to get the guns out of the hands of the criminals. And I do have some ideas as to how that may be accomplished by using groups such as Crime Stoppers, etc. I do believe that with the limited number of weapons that are in the hands of criminals, if we got them out of their hands, that a lot of this crime would abate. Because it's, to me, the violence, the underlying violence will always remain the tit for tat, but it's preferential if they're using baseball bats and machetes to guns. And I only say that in a comparative way, not that it's desirable to have this type of violence.